Hey guys, my name is Hillary and I am here to teach you how to install Tannus Armour. Tannus Armour was designed with simplicity in mind. From installation to use, this insert redefines the way you will ride. First thing you need to know is that you have to run a smaller tube size when using the Tannus Armour. Not sure which tube to use? Check the chart on the side of the packaging. If you don't have that exact size of tube in the garage, always err on the size of a smaller tube. It fits well and makes for an easier installation. If you have a 3-inch or wider tire, we have been able to use the regular tube size because these rims are usually wider and the tires offer so much more volume. If the tube is folding or bunching, definitely go with the narrower tube. To get started, here is a list of tools you will need. Tire levers, bike pump, inner tube size for your armor, and your armor. Optionally, you may need some scissors to cut your armor down to fit your tire size. Now, take your wheel off and release all the pressure from the tube. Do this until the tube is completely flat or as flat as possible. Grab a tire lever and scoop it under the tire bead. I usually like to do this opposite of the tube valve. This will be a looser part of the bead. One tip, if the bead is really tight, check that the beads are in the middle of the rim and then slide the lever forward and back along the rim edge. This can help to get the bead looser and popped over the rim edge. Once you have the tire bead scooped and popped over the rim, slide your tire lever all the way around the rim until the sides of the tire bead are completely off. Take the tube out. Do a sweep of the tire to remove any debris that may be present. Put the first bead of the armor into the tire. Install the tube under the armor starting with the valve. After the tube is in all the way around, put the second bead of the armor into the rim. This may not stay in place perfectly, but this will help keep the armor centered. Put the second bead onto the rim. The last little bit of the tire bead can always be tricky. To help with this, release any tube pressure you may have and press the tire beads into the middle of the rim. This helps to keep things as loose as possible. You can always grab your tire levers to get this last part on. Make sure not to pinch the tube when doing so. You will be able to see the rubber under the lever and tire bead when this happens. Back off, press everything back into the middle of the rim, and then try again. Check the bead all the way around to make sure nothing is pinched and everything is in place. Massage the insert all the way around the tire to make sure it is in the center. This will eliminate any wobbles in the tire. You can also roll the tire against the ground. Inflate the tube. Start with about 10 to 15 psi and then check the bead. Massage the tire if any part of the bead does not look even all the way around. Inflate the tire to your desired psi. If you are using 3-inch plus tires, we do not recommend running anything below 15 psi. The armor will not have enough support from the tube, and this can cause a gap between the armor and the tire and can also cause flats. When using armor, we recommend using about 5 to 10 psi less than you would normally run. Then you can go up or down 5 psi from there to fine-tune your ride. Once the tire is inflated, the tire should be straight. If you are seeing any wobbles, deflate the tube and massage those areas again to center the armor. Then re-inflate. Do this until the armor is straight. Your wheel is all ready and set up and you are ready to ride with your Tannus. One more tip. We recommend checking your tire pressure after 24 hours because things can sometimes settle and you may need to adjust your pressure.